Here we go. I think we're in now. Maybe. Yep. Okay. Looks like we're back. Let me turn off this light. It glares. There. Might be a little bit better for me. Okay. Sorry about last week, everybody. My internet just died half hour into the game. They took several days to get it all fixed up. Placed a lot of connections and checked a lot of connections out to the pole and all sorts of things like that. And it just took them a while to. Basically, they replaced everything, and now it seems to be working. So hopefully, we will be able to get this stream in. Hi, everybody. My name is Dren608. This is a Dren608 plays. We are playing Nórë Huinë, half Drow, street urchin from Baldur's Gate, who, when down on his luck, joined a monastery who taught him the ways of martial arts and specifically the Drunken master substyle. And yeah, he's once it was like right after he was to leave the monastery, he fell in with this slot. So there is that. Anyway, we found. I think we were on our way, from what I can tell. From where I'm at, I think we're supposed to go see Oliver. Not Oliver, but whoever this kid is. Yeah, I think it's Oliver. Where's my J? J. Right? Yeah, we've got to go. Oh, we've got to get his thing waking up Artcala. Okay, we've got a lot of things to do here. Following the footsteps of my Friday stream, it looks like. But we're going to go up here and do this first. Because you have to get this over with.
All I wanted was to play.
Yeah, kid. Pretty sure neither one of these has anything. No.
Let's have a look.
The rotting baskets, I'm pretty sure, are just that, rotting food. Yes. Okay.
Always room for more.
Okay. There's Carla. Okay. Just sort of a peeking out here for anybody that might want to be here. Alright. Now I go in here, we get to have our little interaction with the kid. Okay. So here we go. I don't know how far I got in the last one. I went back to the last autosave that I had. So, welcome to showing up. I think I actually did this, and this is when I was...
I scared you. I saw
it went boom on me, so I'm basically just having to redo this.
Will you play with me?
Who are you?
I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
Oh, I'm not very good at Arcana, but I'll try. Anyone who give me something? I made it.
Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just me. I have a mummy, a daddy, a pet doggy.
Ooh, monk insight. Cool. Let's see what this says to me. Already got my guidance. I don't know if I'm going to make this one. Oh, okay. Dice are being good to me
Below
today.
the layers of shadow and curse, you sneak a fleeting glance of this creature's true nature. Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek. Find me, and you win. Get ready, and no cheating.
It's easy cheating. You went invisible. And I know exactly where you go. It's right back here.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
I don't need any attention right now. Best think ahead, or I'm lost. Light on my feet.
But I know he's in here. Game. Interesting. I could have sworn that he was in there. Because that's where you find him in the end. And she ends up right in here. Okay, I'll have to figure it out in some other iteration of this. Oop, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Well, I don't understand. I thought the idea was to find him, and he should be right there. Well, I can get all the way to here. And hit with a 99% chance. So I can hit him twice. I guess I have to do it this way.
For some bloody work.
There is work to do.
What kind of rolls do you have? None?
Keeping low.
Just want the extra dice of damage. I can't really, like, fear it or whatever. I'm just trying to get the extra thing of damage.
Taking position. Victory awaits.
Wanna dance? Want another?
Survival is all that matters.
In position.
Another day, another fight. Never wanted the easy part.
I win! I always win in the end. You did better than most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
Oh, I got some fired for all that. Yay! Needs to be $1. Nothing I gives a prize for finding him you receive. A pass without trace ring. That helps you with stealthing, I think. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we were gonna go do this chest. Because there's a couple things here. There's Dad's ass. Yankee warrior that has nothing. There's a wooden chest which I can't open because it's locked. A stuffed owlbear toy. If I take that away from it.
With a flick of the wrist.
I'm not the best at lockpicking, but I can do okay for the simple ones. Really tough ones, you gotta go get, started. Well, not interested, not interested. It's one of your spells or actions that gain mental fatigue. Alright, well, I think I'll just take that one. I'll leave you the rotten food, kid. Not really interested in the rotten food. Okay. I think that's it for here. Let's get out of Dodge. Yeah, we're done. Alright, let's go. Well, you can go away. Well, there's one of those things over there, I think. But it's too far away. I can't climb up the walls. I have to go around the corners. Okay, we need to go back and... I think we have to go get Minthara, don't we? Right? We just got the tieflings out by coming in this way and raiding all this stuff. So we need to go in here. Oh, I believe I took out the Zhentarum. So if I go in here, am I going to get a big fight? Do I go in this way or do I go in the front door? Maybe we should try coming in this way, over here. Okay. So looks like I have to go up this way. Where am I going? Okay, now I seem to be going in the right way. Oh, wait. Didn't take any damage. She does not have her extra round fighting thing, though. Maybe we'll be okay. Did we check all this? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay.
Just another crate.
Boxes.
Just another crate.
But it's boxes. Oh my goodness, there's all sorts of stuff down here, isn't there? Look at all this stuff. I got stuff to do. I got stuff to fight. Black Olander.
That will fit in my pack.
She likes night orchids, but I can't find any night orchids. No. Is this somewhere I've been before? No, this is where those things are. This is where those things are, isn't it? The things with the whip cords and stuff? Isn't that where this is? Isn't that what this is? Our perception failed. What's the perception check number? Only an 18. Oh my god. 16. Let's see. A 16, a 12, 12, a 16, 13, a 16. 3 16s and a 13. We're going to get a surprise. But we can't be surprised. So the only thing is Karlach's probably not going to be able to do anything in the first round. Well, let's try.
What's that?
Huh? What's over here? What's that? And it's not showing me. Isn't there like a brick or something that I'm supposed to see? Maybe I can't see it until after. Okay, what happens if we go into group stealth?
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay, they can see me. Okay, they can see me. There's nothing I can do about it. Larian. There's another one to the back somewhere, I think. I swear there was a... there's one way back there. That's the one I want to go get. So I am just going to Separate everybody. I'm going to jump myself. Hey, back there. Hi, how you doing, guys? Yeah, so there's a couple back here that I need to go take care of. May I take my turn, please? Let's try and do a stunning blow on this one.
Hope this ends well.
Well, he's stunned and almost gone. This guy's going to attack me and kill me. Who's this one? And it's that one. Okay, I can't do anything about that one. Shadowheart. We know your standard operating procedure. Is to go and hurt things. If you've got some kind of AoE, well, you could haste Lae'zel. Lae'zel would get 4 attacks. I think this is not something I need to haste on, though. I'm thinking more of something like... I don't really see... This is the closest thing you've got to AoE. And a bit's a bright light. Well, let's try it. I don't use these spells enough, so...
I won't give in.
Victory awaits. No time to waste.
Well, let's, I don't know if he has any weapon. He does have a weapon in hand. Okay, so let's just hit him with this. And he's frightened. So I'm just going to hit him again so I can get extra damage next time. Okay. Then she's done. He gets to go. I haven't used any of these. So let's Giant's Rage. Let's see, if I do it O, I can see it from the top.
Soldier.
Whack him. And whack him again. Alright, they get to go. See, she has that riposte, so when they miss. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Time to strike.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Swift and lethal. Ready for another round?
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's end this.
Try me.
What's next, I wonder?
Okay.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Well, that was
Breathe deep
rude.
and move.
Let's group everybody together. If there's a... There it is. That's what I'm looking for. There we go.
No
Movable
traps,
brick.
please.
I think that's what I saw earlier, but I couldn't see it again. So I would have liked to gotten that before we fought, but... Radiating orb gloves. When wearer deals radiant damage, target sees 2 turns of radiating orb. That's for the what's your color? An idle saloon and a note. What's the note say? And a note. Mood Maiden, protect those of us who would not turn from you, no matter the consequences in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such a time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother Halfred in his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics. Let the name last light not be a portent. Let your moon glow forever, continue forever, and fill our hearts. That's the stonemason's house. Investigate the Snowlight Residence. That's the stonemason's house right over there, which I have not been to. Oh man, I have so many things to do with these guys. There's a stonemason's house. That's the house is a house of healing. There's punish the wicked, find the ledger, and I still have to go get Minty because I've not gotten Minthara, which is what this was all supposed to be about, was to get across the river, but I went a little too far north. I had to come out farther south because I'm an idiot. Okay. It's like, I can't keep my maps straight. I don't know what I'm doing. Just jump. Potted ugly plants out here. I don't think there's anything in these vases. I can't even get to these vases. Okay. So we go down this way. There's boxes. Should all be empty. These are things like you can take for whatever reason. Alright, come back here. Come up here. Have the girls come along with me. Come along, ladies. We're going to do a short rest. Because I'm almost out of key points. So we're going to do a short rest. Need a little bit of hit points, and that gets back her her extra attack turn thing. Let's her attack 4 times in a round without haste. Scroll. How do I get down there? Oh, over here? This way? Oh, it's a potter's thing. I understand now. This'll be fun. There's a trap here. This'll be fun. I'll take all that. Thank you very much. Carlac, you are a strange girl. Love you to death, but some of your comments. Look, we're going to run into a trap. This'll be fun. We're all about to die. This'll be fun. Oh, critical success. I didn't want that for that. I wanted that for the attack roll. There's some stuff on top. Oh, isn't there a letter or something? There it is. Okay. I don't think there's anything in these vases. don't think as we get into the Underdark to Shar's place that there's stuff in vases again. But he is a potter. You never know what he'll store in any vase, right? Okay, I think I checked all his vases. Big thing was what was in the box, which was nothing. Did I check the wooden barrel? Don't remember. Okay. In my inventory, I picked up a note. Interrogation transcript. Harper in charge. Caladov Everspring. Transcriber is Luna Shorn. Your name, Dal Timberman. Occupation, farmer man, potatoes. Farmer, pause. How many guards has Thorm stationed at the south wall? Dal Timber. What do you mean south wall? Do not play the fool with me, Timber. The Moonrise south wall. I don't know, I swear it. Liar. Pause. Write this down, Luna. Thorm's spy refuses to cooperate. Harsher measures required. Pause. I said write it down. He was not a really good harper. He was not a good person. Might have been a good harper. Not a good person. Should we finish? I'm wearing a guard's armor. What have I got here? Envoy's amulet. What am I wearing? Oh, haste helm. Sparkle hands. Scrolls of inhibited Kishido. This is only for throw attacks. My dexterity is already 18, so it doesn't help. Guys, what am I wearing? Cinder and Sizzle, so I can do 1 to 4 fire damage every time I hit. Okay. I think I have something to do. Yeah, this gives me lightning charges. I have some outfits that I can do. Okay. This sounds like something you would do with a warlock, like Witch Bolt, and then attack with your rapier or something, right? And get extra damage. It's kind of weird. I do have a scroll of telekinesis I need to give to, what's his name, to learn when he can get the level. Alright, I think we're done in here. And we were going to go see Minty. I could go across here, but then I think I have to go by the... I know the stonemason's here. I think the toll house is here. I think it's stonemason, toll house. The bar is down over here. Right? That's the ledger. That's the bar. Toll house is in here somewhere. What's this up here? Alright, we're going to run back north. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome, everybody. This is Dren608 Plays, playing Nórë Huinë, half-drow, street urchin from Baldur's Gate. I'm trying to go rescue Minty, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on around where I'm actually at. Because I'm a little disoriented on exactly where I ended up. So I'm kind of running around a bit, too. Come along, ladies. Oh, this place. Yeah. I don't think I've been to this place yet. Nope. Okay. I remember this from my first playthrough. I actually would come back here to rest, Because I didn't know about Last Light In. By the way I came in, I just missed it all. I went through. I don't know. I think I did the whole outer side because I couldn't get across this thing with lanterns and stuff, and so I kept using this as my base in my first playthrough as a ranger. And then I finally said, "Well, there's this big black spot to the north. Let me go see if there's something up there." That's when I found the Last Light In. But I had done all the wilderness stuff out here. It was really bizarre, to say the least. Oh, boxes. Boxes outside the light. All filled with rotting food. Yeah, I think the only thing in here is to talk to this guy. Yeah, I think everything in here is rotting.
Here goes nothing. Just another crate.
Okay. So I had a little house that he went inside like a chicken. It had a little chicken coop. Right? He just didn't have much to eat. He died of starvation and water loss, it looks like. Alright, I have to put on, necklace.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who were you in love?
True soul of the Absolute. Corbliss by name. Trapped shadow mastiffs. Repels them with flame.
Shadow Mastiffs. Sounds like experience points to me. Do I get another
Sounds
quest?
like the Mastiffs are still here, beyond the light.
Yeah, that's the idea. We want to fight them. We want to beat them up. What is your profession? How are the torches still burning?
Spell. Continual flame.
Okay, I want Shadowheart to have that. Give Shadowheart the spell.
Destroy torches.
Certainly don't want to do that. How did you die?
Unslaked hunger. Unquenched thirst.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
No better end for a true soul. Okay. So if I want to take on the Shadow Mastiffs, I just have to destroy all the torches. Wonderful. Don't think I want to do that. I want to take the torches. But it won't let me take them. It won't let me take them. Won't let me take them. I want to pick them up. Stick them in my backpack. I want continual light torches. It won't give them to me. They're mean and terrible and horrible. Mean, terrible, horrible Larian devs won't give me continual light torches. We'll come back and take care of the Shadow Mastiffs another time, I think. Right, we kind of cleaned that up. Shadow Mastiffs come off from, like, up here, but you have to get these torches, like, turned off. You can't move them or anything. I wanted to go get Minty. It's my time. Yeah, we're coming up on an hour. I wanted to go get Minty. We did this. We want to come down, I think, to here. Do I go across here? Or do I want to go further south? I don't think I want to do the whole shoreline, right? So I know where everything is on the shoreline, so I can choose my entry points. Let's go on down here. I don't think there's anybody else guarding the shorelines. Right? I think I saved Roland already. You can't get through there. I think I have to go up this way. Yeah, there's a chest up here. We've got to get up to this. Could we go this way? Yeah, I think we're getting to the parts where I've been already. Have I been to this? I don't think so. Spoiled, right? Right. This is empty, right? No? Oh, potion of speed. And a ring to sell. Huh? Oh, there's actually stuff here. Rusty short sword. Rusty greatsword. Anything else that I know? So I'm running three different sets of people, and two of them are in the same location. I forget what I've done with each person. Because like Gale and company have been through all this, they're now getting ready to go down to sort of basically the final stretch, which is the mausoleum. That's my Friday stream. That's a modded stream of Gale. I'm playing Gale as the tab. It was basically to replace our multiplayer game, and the person I played multiplayer with, Ace. I talked to them, and they I wanted to do something, and they said, well, you know, do an origin character. And I think they had it all in their minds that they wanted me to play Gale all along, and then it just came out. So I said, okay, I'll play Gale. And then I left in, we were using a mod to take more than 4 people, because in multiplayer, if you're taking up 2 of the slots, it's really hard to get any of the NPCs to come along with you. So we had a mod that let us take more than 4 people, just so we could have a couple more, you know, NPCs to play with in the story. It's more for story reasons than fighting reasons. And when I got to doing Gale, I happened to have that thing on, and I was like, oh, geez, I'm going to have to restart. And then I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. There's 6 companions, so I'm going to keep this in here. And I had the 6 companions basically go through Chapter 1 as a D&D group, you know. And as dysfunctional as this group is, having them all on the map being dysfunctional together was actually very entertaining. I don't know if it was entertaining to the people who were watching, but it was definitely entertaining to me to listen to them all quip back and forth and everything. All right, I'm going to use this skeleton. I don't want that.
Druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorm long ago.
There's a brazier here. Can I turn on the light? I can turn on the light. There's a skeleton here who has a dagger. There's a dead Githyanki. Look, Lae'zel, a dead Githyanki. What is this? Inscribed Githyanki slate. Okay, we better read that. There's a skeleton.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
Okay, so we've got Harpers, Justiciars, Githyanki. What the frick? So, explain this to me. There's a letter of surrender, which I don't think it... Hey, that was announced to surrender the Harbor forces and allies to your Dark Justicar army under unanimous agreement. We're here to still in the awakeness wherever they find it, so states our code, and so here we have acted. But I also know all too well how the statement continues, but they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. They cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Wrathwind, and indeed of the great loss of life that this war will visit upon the Sword Coast, and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, and so let it be done. Elvin Arson on behalf of the High Harper. Council and its allies. 2 words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined. Yep, that's Ketheric. I want them all dead. Kill them all! Take their treasure! That's Ketheric's motto. Kill them all, take their treasure, let their gods sort them out, you know, that kind of stuff. The bottle?
Fallen druids of the Emerald
No,
Enclave.
no, I already know that one.
They died trying to stop Ketheric
Handle.
from long ago.
Did I? No, I already done that one. Alright, I guess we go across the bridge. We have to get to the front of the tower. I'm not sure if this is the right way, but we'll go find out. It's got a knife. It's got a knife! We've all got knives. Well, there's a rusty light crossbow.
Crates and caravans. The town toll house, surely.
There might be something useful in there. Seized goods and the like.
That's true, but I do not want to go in there. Does this require going to the toll house? Can I go up and around it? Can we not go in the toll house today? I just kind of like to avoid. Damn it. Kind of like to avoid the toll house today. Ah, there it is. I was gonna say there's a thing here, right? Rethwin Town. Okay. Because you can go into the town, you can go by the toll house. If I remember right. So up here is the Masons Guild, right? Got this right? Let's go in here. Get across here. I believe I can get past the toll house somehow. Just by coming up here. And then going this way? Do I have to go through the toll house? No, I don't. Okay. So I can get by the toll. I think I can get by the toll house and get down to the streets. What? Where am I on the map? Trying to avoid the toll house. I really don't want to go there. It's a very nasty fight. And I don't know how to do it without fighting. I want to get down here, so I want to just keep going the direction I'm going. No, 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 no.
Already feeling
No,
better.
no.
I've noted your growing obsession with me. You favor me above Karlach. I suppose I should be flattered. And I am, to be truthful.
Oh, geez, I did not want to have this conversation in the middle of Rethwin Town. I really like Shadow. I don't like that. I like Karlach. I thought you were above that kind of
Why
sentiment.
should I not want to be wanted? This is not sentiment. It is a hunger to be satisfied.
Okay. Can I leave now? Are we done? Yeah. Let's talk some other time, girl. Not in the middle of this place. There, I found the other. I've been trying to find the. That's what I wanted. I've got Rethwin Town and I've got that one. I think there's one more to find up north, but I don't want to go there without a star in. That's one I do want to find a star in. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. You have a dagger on you. How about you, Mr. Skeleton? Did you have a dagger? You had a bottle. Very interesting that they let a skeleton sit there with a dagger. Very interesting indeed. Alright. We need to go in here and announce ourselves as being here. Hello, how are you? Autosave, thank you very much. Just in case my internet goes down again. Looks like we're doing okay. Everybody having... We're not dropping any frames or anything, are we, guys? Let me know in chat if we're dropping frames. Thank you all for coming. This is Dren608 Place.
Far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
I'm here to take your head. If I was already 9th level, I might do that, but... Alright.
Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Z'rell likes what we have to say.
Nah, she won't. Leave. I don't ever say in her name because it just... I always want to see if I'm going to provoke them. This one has Death Watch up, Death Ward, along with a Moon Shield. And this one has an Aura of Protection. And this one has Moon Shield. So they all have Moon Shields on. Okay, cool. Alright. Now I could just go around the place. But I don't know. I went in the back door with Gale. I'm going to go in the front door with Nórë Huinë, and I have no idea what the librarian will do when he gets here.
My weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
That would be nice.
Keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
Hopefully we can keep Jaheira from charging before we're done doing what we need to do. Because I have some ideas. I'm going to test them out with Gale. But Gale's not a real fair test because I have it... with the mod I have for Gale, I can take all these people with me, so I end up having, like...
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Nah, not today. I've got other things to do. Before I do that, we have to go talk to this guy because he's going to make Shadow. Is there no?
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
Ah, how very interesting.
Eventually.
So it does make difference. I wonder what's going to happen in Baldur's Gate then. Okay, the reason why I'm so absolutely fascinated with what's going on here is normally right in here there is the Zhentarim. Ruh. But I didn't let Ruh escape the Goblin Camp. And I didn't let the Zhentarim get out of the basement in what you call it?
Of many thoughts, one mind.
Talk to Shadowheart.
Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
I want to get him. I know I want to reach out and touch her, but the game won't let me.
Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest.
Okay, this is
I
her.
can't
You're
remember
my
the
best friend,
last
and I'm
time I
never
met
going to
someone
think
like
anything
you.
more of you. Okay, got it.
Perhaps I never did. And never
Got
will
it.
again.
Okay. So none of that changes. Because normally they're right here.
Where do you hail from?
Now I don't remember. Is this acolyte always here?
And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. Not for me to say. All I know is they're bloody useless round here. Of course. Wouldn't dare. I'm sure she's got a plan. And only she knows what part twits like them have to play in it.
I never learned the words.
Yes,
Okay.
you did. She gives them to you free. Can you hear her?
It's got chainmail, metallic gloves,
One
metallic
soul.
boots, helmet,
Of many thoughts,
ectostomy,
one mind.
shield, spears, stuff. Alright, should we get this talk with? So, they actually don't have... So, if what I did, for those of you that are coming in late, I'm just going to do a little quick recap. When I was in Chapter 1, and you go to, God, what's the name of the town that's on fire? Did you find out about Will's dad?
I never thought I'd make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer.
I want to say it's like
The absolute grace is so
something with a W or something? I
We
can't
are
remember.
each of us threads in her
Anyway,
design.
there's that little town. You have to run
Even
into the
those
burning building,
ones called
save the Counselor Floric, the guy up on one of the floors. There's a whole bunch of food in there if you want to run around in the smoke and grab it all. Which I invariably do, because I am planning to try and play this on like honor mode, and I'm going to need all the food I can get. So, just trying to get myself into the habit of gathering food every chance I can. So, when you get done with that, there's go out to the back stables, especially if you've done the Gnoll battle and know about the shipment and stuff.
Where do you
You
hail
can go to the back stables. There's a building. You go in. They say, "Oh, you know the password." Down you
And the dreams
go.
came.
My brothers had the dreams.
And then you talk with a bunch of Zhentarim there, and I knocked all them off. So I got rid of those Zhentarim. Then when we were in the Goblin camp, there's Roa Moonglow,
Your family
who's a
will rise
Zhentarim
up
leader.
eventually.
And I took her out. I said, I don't. My backstory is I hate the Zhentarim. They keep trying to take over in Baldur's Gate. So I took out Roa, and then I remembered, you know, Roa shows up in 2 more places. She shows up here, and she shows up in Baldur's Gate 3, actually in Baldur's Gate the city, in Act 3. So it's like, I wonder, if you take her out in Act 1, what do they do? Do they separate, you know, do they put somebody else in here? And I figured, well, if I take out all the Zhentarim leaders that I find in Chapter 1, I want to see what happens. And what happens is, there's no Zhentarim here. So all of their trading options going forward are gone.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully.
So that's kind of neat.
Can you hear her?
Of many hearts.
All right, we need to go over
one
here
soul,
to this guy. This
many
is
thoughts,
kind of
one
sad, but
mind.
we'll do this for Karlach.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Karlach, who's Flo?
Florenta the Garrotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is she a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
She likes them, I give it to him.
Sure. But she did have a condition.
What if I just take
For
you out?
every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil,
Devil
woo and
woo.
stuck them in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
Well, it's Karlach's choice. I don't like that it's my choice. Fine.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Mavery. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate, struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
We're just getting started. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Great. Oh, let's be noble.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
So I've got these rusty thingamajigs I don't want to carry around. These extra torches, hand axe. I don't think I need the hats. That ring. I think we've read all of these books. I'm not sure about that worn letter, wrinkled note. I don't know if I read all that. I know I can get rid of this. I know I can get rid of this. Sandals. Should I give him some hair growing tonic? Should I? Now I have 2 items of Seluna, and she's only got 1 of Shar, so I win. Right? I have more model. I have more. There is a mod out that makes rope useful. Lets you build a net or something. I saw it when I was looking at mods, thinking about what I might want to add to this one. If there's any mods that you think you'd really like to see me play with Nórë Huinë, please let me know in the comments or in chat. I'll take them into consideration. I haven't added any mods officially yet to this one. I was thinking of adding some fashion mods just to kind of make things look prettier, but I wasn't really going to do any gameplay mods, if you understand. I'd like to keep the gameplay mods to a minimum, maybe quality of life things, like maybe if there was something that would help me sort, like, you know, all your magic gloves go in one box, and your boots in another, and your rings in another, and your armor in another, and stuff like that. That might be nice, but maybe a bag to hold all your scrolls, or a couple of them, because I tend to like to have my scrolls on more than one person. I'm sure. She didn't really have anything to sell. I think that's it. That's all we already got. Lump's Warhorn doesn't work. So I can't get him to come here, so I can get his crown, which is annoying. We need to read that. We just picked that up. Do we have anything? We have a Dark Justiciar mask that we might want to get rid of. And this is stuff, because I want her to be able to throw these things. And we've got a really nice Crocon Engaging Force, which I was going to give to Minty, because it's a nice heavy crossbow, so you can do something with that. And this gives Minty proficiency of wisdom saving throws. So there's some things here I have for Minty that I want to give her. Plus there's other stuff in the bucket. Now what does this guy have? He has the Fistbreaker helm, high spellcasting. Okay. Does he have any cloaks? I don't see any cloaks. Oh yeah, we got to take both of those. Sorry. Be way more than what we have to offer in money and stuff. Spellcrux we want to keep. The Amulet of Branding. Brand the Weak. What does that do? It says that it's rare. What's Brand the Weak do? They become vulnerable to all sorts of regular damage. Okay. That's cool. Cool. I'm not sure I have anybody that'll use that. Maybe Minty. Right? Minty use that? I don't see anything to sell. I don't see any more stuff to sell. Oh, these things can go. It's really odd how sometimes, like, in the middle of magic items, there's just like, oh, there's this regular item, and you're like, huh? How did Wine Goblet get all the way up here? Almost like they're trying to say, hey, dude, sell this, dum-dum. And one of those is Scratch's. We can't sell the dog's fetch ball. Right? 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 So we don't really have anything to sell this guy. I don't remember if I have anything back in camp or on other people. I don't have a lot to sell them, but those are really important. Dragon Slaying is nice to start stocking up on. But otherwise, he doesn't really have anything else there. Chainmail +2, which is Okay. Heightened awareness gain +3 to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Nice shield if you're doing sword and shield type fighter. Very nice. Okay, and the gloves. The duelist, holding one weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand. Gain a +2 bonus to melee weapon attack rolls. Okay. Slicing sword. A short sword, default fine. When the wearer attacks with advantage, the attack inflicts bleeding. Ooh, that might be nice for our... Oh, this sword the other day, mate. Absolutely brilliant, it was. I was told that just talking about it would... Ow, ow, ow! Fucker, fucker, fucker! Cut yourself just talking about it. I don't know if you can read that. So sharp you can cut yourself talking about it. For example, saw this sword the other day, mate. Absolutely brilliant. It was. Why, I was told that just talking about it would... Ow, ow, ow! Bugger, bugger, bugger! You love it. Oh, I almost want to get it for... I want to get it for a stare at. I think it's hilarious. I don't know that he'd ever use it, but I think it's hilarious. Do we have a scimitar here? We have a scimitar +1. It's nothing. I have a really neat scimitar. That'd be another thing. Ooh, javelin +1 I could give to girlfriend Carla. I can let her throw it. Right? I don't know how it works in this game. When you throw a weapon, can you go pick it up? Or do you have to just like, it's gone forever? Big boys shoot. Right. What the hell? Who's a large fellow? Grow in size to become stronger. You gain advantage in ability checks and saving throws and strength, and weapon attacks, and deal an additional 1d4 damage. It's only once for long rest, but it's a very interesting quarterstaff. I didn't know he had that. There's so many toys. Not fair. There's too many toys, Eddie. Ooh. Well, I know I want the angelic things because I know how good they are. And those things actually go back to camp immediately. So that I don't...
hope you can handle what I've got.
It's junk. What you've got is junk. It is pure junk. I think she has one too. Doesn't she? Oh, she's got angelic slumber. She doesn't have the other one. Okay, so that's 1 slumber and 2 reprieves. You need to have like 4 reprieves before you get into the final chapter at least. Maybe a few extra would be nice. Okay.
Assume nothing.
Nothing.
Wanna dance?
She's got nothing. Okay. That's cool.
Eager for battle.
What's next?
I wonder what's back in camp. Do we have anything in camp to sell? Sorry, guys. I want to jump back to camp if I can. I just want to go see if there's something we can sell before we go. Talk to Ketheric, and then there's we need to talk to the lady with the gnolls, maybe. And then there's a blur there. I want to check see if there's anything to sell. What are you using, dude? Right now you have Sword of First Blood. Don't have all their hit points. And the Hunter's Dagger. Hit the target must receive DC concentration or become ruptured. And then we gave you the Knife of the Undermountain King. Which would probably do the same thing here. Does 3 to 8. Damn it. Edge on attack rolls against slightly. Have your skirt targets when using this blade. Okay, and then this is the... You get a foggy cloud when you disengage. I'm trying to make you the thief of the century. Kind of thing. Oh, and the... on Sundays I also stream another one called... what do I call it? The Librarian. That is one where I am... I'm trying to go for the Jack of all trades achievement, so there'll be no mods on that one, and I'm doing level 1 of everything. And my backstory on that is I basically came from a different plane, and I really want to find out how all this stuff works. So I'm going to be a level 1 everything and have at least a little dabbling of how everybody's class functions work. So that's why he's doing that. And I'm also planning on reading out all the books that I find. So that's the Librarian. It's also kind of based off the Librarian movies to be a little bit of everything kind of thing. So, and I wasn't paying attention. If I'd have been thinking about it, I would have made that Librarian a female character so then I could romance somebody like Will or Gale and see how that all works. So, and we would have had that on camera, but I didn't do that. And in that one, for some really weird reason, we barely turned 4th level. An odd thing popped up on Shadowheart, and so I said click on it because I hadn't seen the option before. And that night we had our like you normally would have at the party, we had that scene sitting up on the rock having wine, and I was like really confused on why I had that so early. So that other short sword might be just as good as having this one. This one does additional 1d8 when they're not hurt. And that other one did some really neat stuff. So I have to think about coming back and buying something from him when I get some stuff. I was going to check this. I'm going to actually check the chest. So we just picked up... Oh, we do have some stuff. Okay. So this is all stuff we can just grab. Shadowheart can just grab that. Because there's absolutely no reason to keep that regular junk. And we'll just get a few gold pieces from it. Okay, let's go back and get a few... Oh, don't tell me I hit the long rest.
I was a farrier in Disarin
No.
Valley.
Come on, come on.
The dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
I ought to speak.
They wouldn't admit it.
If you have coin, then show it.
Your tone is asking for a beating, Bugbear. How dreadfully interesting. Well, I might not be able to sell stuff, but I think this is just hilarious. You'll never peddle your wares with that attitude. Your tone is asking for a beating, Bugbear.
I do not peddle. I put weapons in worthy hands. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
Do you want to say that to my boyfriend over there? This might be interesting.
Prove it. Who's singing your name?
Well, we'll try the nobody sings my name, I don't leave any witnesses. Because that's kind of a Shadowheart thing. I don't know which one's better. I'm not there to give her... That's weird that I can't give her that. Okay, we'll try it. We'll use some inspiration if we have to. I really want to see where this goes. Yeah, we've got 4. Oh, come on, game. Get over the 9s. There we go. I want to see what happens. This is wonderful. I'd never seen this.
Looks like there's bite in you yet. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
What do you have on offer? Cool! Oh my god, I didn't even know I could do that with this guy. I just figured he was a minor thing to sell stuff to. Oh my god. I have got to start paying attention more to what's going on around me. I wonder if that's been added with one of the patches since I started. Because I don't remember him ever giving that to my ranger. Then again, I don't remember anybody other than the ranger talking to him. Look at that. I was thinking about grabbing a short sword? This one reflects breeding, the other one just does extra more damage. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, he likes us. Prices are down here. Yeah, it's down almost 30 gold for the really fancy arrows. Cool. Alright, wow, Shadowheart. You've made a friend. He doesn't have anything really useful, but you've made a friend. Padded armor +2. Raging Heart Garb, that doesn't really help us. Huh. I don't think there's anything I really want. I mean, there's some really neat things, but I don't think there's anything I really want. Those are things that you should collect for when you run into them. So I guess I won't.
Slaughter well, true soul.
Wow. Okay. That was, like, totally unexpected. We need to go in and see the whole Ketheric Thorm thing.
No time for Danny.
That's something I want to do. I don't want to do that first, I don't think. I think I want to go over here. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go over here. Over here. Everybody get in the room. I'm gonna close the door.
Never a dull moment. Might be useful.
I'm taking the silver and all the stuff. Ah, I really wish they wouldn't do that. Very annoying.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Yes, it does.
At the ready.
No, if I go through here, I think I find that stupid.
Slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
We go over here. This is where we go find the gnolls. Timothy, Barnabas. She's by Barnabas, right? Okay. Linsella, let's have a talk.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
Barnabas?
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A
Yeah,
kinder
right.
name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her to rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it.
Observe. Okay. This is gonna be cool.
Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Hey. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try.
Like rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the
Girlfriend's like
simply snaps.
No, Barnabas, darling. No!
Another parasite. All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
No, we've killed Gnolls before. No, they're sorry. Girlfriend?
To strike. This is your end.
Something good here,
I think these guys are too heavy to pick up. Wait. Yep.
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
Oh, stop, girl. You haven't done jack. There's a whole kitchen here to loot, man. But it's all red. It's not fair. I can't close the door. I can't close the door, Eddie. Okay, this is going outside.
Best be on my way.
I think. Yeah, that goes outside. We want to go. That one goes outside. Where is it I need to go? Is there another door in here I missed? Confused. It won't let me go up the, unfortunately. Is there a door here? What's in here? That's Obladar. This idiot.
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
Pilgrim Soul has got some problems. Should we go take care of this? I've never been a half drow. I wonder if it comes out as human or drow. Or half drow. I've never done a half drow. I have to go do this. I've never been half drow and done this with
Araj, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
Okay.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes.
I'm interested to see what the potion is I get.
There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And, if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him.
Okay.
I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Another one of those. Half-elven healing. Okay. So it's just the half-elven part. It doesn't matter which elven part it is. Because if I have Shadowheart do the same thing.
Just better start a conversation.
Araj, should you be interested, I have a particular offer. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Just a little. There we are.
See, she gets the same thing. Okay. So it's just half-elven healing, whatever. Alright, we can come back and do this after we go get Minthara. Because we probably want to bring Astarion back, even though he doesn't want to be here.
Might as well take a look.
Of course you should. You get into all sorts of trouble, girl. Did we not go? Yeah, we've been back this way. So she's basically a merchant. Where you at, Shadowheart?
Let's get on with it. Onward then.
Shall we open up the store and see where we're at? Oh, we can go outside.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly.
Like here's
Fortunately
talk.
for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
You don't have much fur either.
I intend to. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
Good luck with the
Luck is
hunt.
not needed. Merely patience and a thirst for blood. Hunt fast and hunt well.
Urchin Alley Cats. Oh, cool! I got another inspiration back. Are we back up to full? Yes, we are. We're up to full again. I blew those things trying to make Shadowheart intimidate the bugbear or whatever, but I think we're back up to full. Oh my god, I've got to do something to okay. I gotta do something stupid so I can use up my inspiration. I didn't even know the urchins could get that. Cool. I'm gonna have to play the game again. There's all sorts of stuff I don't know about. I didn't know I could do.
What's hiding here?
I love it. I love the fact that I am on my. This is one of my 3 current playthroughs, which means a grand total of 4, and I'm still finding out stuff. Is like, you could do that? I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that was even a thing. Kind of situation. So yeah, it's like, wow. I thought I at least had a decent handle on the stuff you can do, and it's like I'm finding stuff all over the place. This should be dead Gnolls, right? Yes, dead Gnolls. I need to get up here. What is that? Hi, Dan. Who are you? Do I have to go out this door? Do I have to go out this door? What's this? What's out here? Is this, just like... Oh, this is the side way out of the tower. Okay, yes, got it. I do need to get up to the top of the tower, but not until I'm invited to go up there because I could get myself in a whole lot of trouble. And I don't want to walk around with stolen goods. I have to go back out this way. And past all the mucus. The ugly mucus. And back out here. Pretty sure. No, this is Obladoo-dee-doo. This is Obladoo-be-doo, so we gotta go out this door.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, I didn't do any trade with her. That's right, I was gonna do some trade with her. Because she has some interesting poisons or something.
Now, welcome back, true soul.
Yeah, sorry, I just needed to, You had something that was interesting. I can't remember what it was. Oh, she's got a smoke pot back. What was it that she had that I thought I could use? She has a bunch of invisibilities, superior healing, purple worm toxin, remedial. Was that it? Blind and silence, paralyzed, poison creatures. Yeah, remedial potion. And was it one of the scrolls? Another scroll of telekinesis. Okay, I have got that, and that, and I picked up a whole bunch of silver, 5, 4, painting. Cups, plates, torch, a cleaver. You can have Barnabas' collar. I don't want to be associated with Barnabas anymore. You can hit a Scruffy Gaggle and close. You'd probably find those interesting. I think that's it. So it's pretty much me carrying around everything until I can't carry anymore, and then I give it to the girls. Got it. $37. There. Now we're... Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, I can get some stuff from you. What is this? 1d4 opponent's attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark, True Strike, Fairy Fire, and Guiding Bolt. Okay.
Come back anytime.
Some really nice draw stuff. Okay, now I need to get over to this side, maybe, possibly? Oh, that would be coming in through the backside door instead of the front door. Shall we go save Minty? Let's go.
Oh, God.
I will not be slandered!
We left you closed this time.
You saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolutes chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Whoa! Force Ketheric to say she's innocent. Drow to show mercy. Or Minthara to make her admit her guilt. Well, she's Drow, and I'm trying to save the Drow. Because I'm Drow. I want to find out more about my family on the Drow side of my family. So I need to have a Drow to talk to, right? And I couldn't talk to her when she was, like, out to kill me, so that's why I knocked her out. That was my logic behind knocking her out. That I could come back and get her, and she was gone when I came back to get her, so I couldn't take her with me to question. And now I find her here, being put under whatever, and who do I want to influence? Trying to influence Ketheric might be a very bad idea. I'm going to PF5. We may reload this a couple times, guys. I just got to see. I've never been... I don't remember being able to do this. Okay, he's at 21. Oh God, almost. No, I'm not gonna make it. Maybe if I use up all my inspiration. No. I think we're gonna reload this and try something else. Because I know how I should do this and I'm not doing this right. Oh, it worked! Used up all my inspiration to get it to work. I want to see
Your
what happens.
mind extends outward and grasps at nothing. In Ketheric's place, you feel an absence. No psionic power. No tadpole at all.
The goblins! They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little! And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
No.
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
Yeah, this is a neat.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No. No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Nod curtly.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
You wouldn't hurt me, would ya? We're mates, me and you. Practically family. You serious? We don't stand a chance!
Time for some bloody work.
Girlfriend?
I will ascend.
Oh, it has to be the other girlfriend. This girlfriend first.
Heading there.
I will ascend. My path be true.
I Forever, pal. Find a route.
There you go, Saza.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Drawn to his chapel above. He's not to be disturbed. Making me sweat.
I want to pick him up.
Ensure that the moon lanterns outside are maintained too. The curse cannot be allowed to touch the Absolute's orb. It is disciple.
All right, we got to go downstairs.
All right. Stand this close to her power. Make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer.
Let's move. I have something to ask.
We are each of us threads in her design. I caught a glimpse of Ketheric and Sorel. Wouldn't have the gumption to stick my nose in, like you did, mind.
Seems simple enough.
Which way to the dungeon? I don't remember how to get there from here.
These boots have seen everything.
So it's right over here. So, and I'm where? Here? Can I go this way? Can I go this way? Can I go this way? hell's this? Oh, that's upstairs. I ain't going upstairs. Son of a... I don't know how to get where I want to go. Going the long way around. Yeah, this way. Hey. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going.
In the dark. Many lips, many voices, many
Somewhere in here are stairs, and I'm not finding them. I don't know where I found the stairs a long time ago. This is where I've been. They're back here somewhere, but that's stairs up. Side Minthara's fate. Is it over here? On this side of the thing? There it is. And the stairs I want. Just say they know they're around here somewhere. This is where I have to go, and I have to go beat up two people. To save Minthara. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Whole point here is to save Minthara. We're at 2 hours and 15 minutes. We gotta go do our thing. Hello, Minthara. We've taken out all the torturers. We don't have to wait too long. Just take out your 2 guards if we can find your... Oh, you didn't... They didn't take you this way. Wrong doors. Go back here. Should be in here. Dun 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 dun. We're coming to the rescue. Really, Minthara, we're coming to the rescue. I really don't need to speak with that, do I? No, I don't care. That takes me back upstairs. So, or outside. I don't want to go that way. I think I want to go here. Yeah, this is where these twits are. Hello, how are you doing? How are you?
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me. And tried to tear my mind apart.
Yep.
I didn't think anyone would come for me.
What are they doing here?
Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer.
We need to get out of here.
Agreed.
Well, then let's go.
Lead the way.
Oh, for the love of Mike.
Violence isn't tolerated in these parts, unless it's required to deal with a criminal like you.
That's fine, I don't give a shoot about you. This is death word, huh?
Swift and lethal.
Other girlfriend?
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you. Fresh orders?
There, you got the kill.
What is it? What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm trying to loot. You're in the way. Okay, I am encumbered. I finally got to being encumbered. Alright, I've got some heavy armor here, I think. Yeah. Let's hand this over to Shadowheart. Shadowheart's not carrying that much. Give it to the other girls, too. Oh, what the hell am I all carrying? That's so heavy. Oh, yes, I give that to Lae'zel. Oh, that should be with Lae'zel too, because that's our child. I don't. Very heavy great axe. Let's give that to Karlach. She likes that kind of stuff. Okay. I think we're good now. For a little bit. Where are we? We're about halfway. Still got like 7,500 to go, but we're getting there. Saving Minthara helps a lot, and then we can go back. We have to get out of here. I don't think I can go back to camp from here, can I? I don't know. I think we actually have to get outside with her, and then we have to get outside and away from the towers with her.
Here we
if I remember right. Right? Because you can't jump there, you have to go here to jump, right? If I remember right? No, there's this way. Yeah, we gotta go up here to get the jumping.
What's
right?
inside?
So I think I looted all these boxes. No, I didn't. So we had to come over here and jump. There. And move forward so everybody will jump. Including the not closed mint.
I last left Moonrise. as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
Not really. I was trying to figure out how
The
Ketheric
artifact
works.
connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now.
All the girls
I will
approve.
see you soon.
That is interesting. Even the girlfriend approves. Okay, we're just going to go back to camp. Because I don't know what I'm going to do next. And I want to get some of the conversations out about Minthara done. Oh, I know what we got to do next. We have to go to the House of Healing, right? We got to go to the House of Healing to get, what's his name's loot. And then we got to help Halsin get Thaniel back. And then we got to take Halsin on a road trip to go get Oliver. And then that's all set up for the end of time. And then we can go do the Ledger and the Goldfinger lady. And then we go back and talk to Zero. Those are the other three main things we have to do before we take Astarion to go see his buddy and pal Raphael to get him on his way in his quest. So we got a lot of things to do, right? Okay, so talk to my girlfriend? Talk to my girlfriend first. Hi, girlfriend.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
See, it's just, that's how you know she likes you. She says, speak your mind, I'm listening, rather than speak. Okay, nothing really there. I need to talk to my other girlfriends. Shadowheart, what do you think of Minthara?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Yeah, because we've seen him.
He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
We're going to try. Okay, we know that it doesn't go anywhere. Let's talk to this girlfriend.
What's on your mind?
So you had a run into Ernest, you never said.
You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
You do have real friends now, me for one.
Thank the gods. And I do, every day.
Yeah, we do have a note that I didn't get around to reading. Latest. Where's the note from Flo? Sulphurous note. To whom it may concern, Frog got his head stuck in a butter barrel, and when his little imp thing tried to help him, they both fell off a ledge into a volcano. I laughed so hard, Zariel sent me out of the room. Other than that, you haven't missed much, though I've sure as hell missed you. XO Flo. Huh. Okay, I don't get it. really don't get it. Okay, I need to go do this. Mechanic resistance, that's cool. Alright, I've talked to the 3 ladies I'm traveling with. So now I think I need to go talk to Gale. Because I'm going to have to get him in the party.
How can I help?
No. I really don't want to get into a relationship with him. I'm afraid that Lae'zel might cut him in two. Starian.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more.
Correct.
I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it.
Okay, well, next day we have to take him to Obla Hudabadis because that'll give us a potion. So who's out here? I think it's this way. Is the others? We should have Will and Minthara. There's Minthara. We gotta talk to her. Where the frick is Will? Where's Will? I missed Will. Will, is he the other way? Oh, Will's over here. We gotta go talk to Will before we go talk to Minthara. I want to get all their opinions of Minthara. We'll go talk to Minthara, and then we'll end the day. I think.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorn, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work like that, but that's okay.
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorn will have confined him in the bowels of the tower.
Okay, so we gotta go down farther.
The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Okay. Alright, we'll get around to that. What's up, man? DM915. Not much. We just got done rescuing Minthy. I went around and did a bunch of the stuff in the tower. All the little chunky things. Find the merchants and stuff. The biggest thing about the merchants, I was trying an experiment. I've backstoried this particular monk character, this half-drow monk, to saying that he hates, oh, what are they called? The Zhentarim. So he took out all the Zhentarim in the basement in that town that Will's dad was taken from. We took all them out, but you tend to do that because they have some really good stuff and there's a lot of money to be made there. So I tend to do good trade with them and then, surprise attack them and take them all out. That's just me being greedy. Then when we got into the goblin camp, I was able to segment things off. So I knocked out Minthara, and before I went and took on Drow Half, I wanted to try something. And what I did is I did the front part first. I'd already gotten rid of the priestess and on the quiet. So all I had left was Drow Half and then the rest of the front part of the goblins. But Roa Moonglow and her 2 buddies were still there. So I took her out. I just basically walked up and did a surprise attack and just took her to pieces. Ended her. Because I wanted to see what happened. You get to Moonrise. Do they have someone else in her place? Basically, I've taken out all the Zhentarim in Chapter 1. So none of them, and when I went in there, she wasn't there. So they actually did keep the persistence. They didn't, find some other agent to put in there. They, she's gone. She's not in the game, and they've rewritten the story to not include her. Which means when we get to the whole Minsk thingamajiggy, it's going to be very interesting to see how they twist that. Because she was kind of instrumental in setting up what's supposed to happen there. So I don't know if there's going to be a different Zhentarim there, or if they're going to twist the story some other way. So I am really interested now to see what happens. All right, we talked to Will. We need to go talk to Minty because she's mean and horrible and nasty. And Halsin's up here, I think. I don't know where Halsin is. But we'll go talk to Minty. I believe Halsin is up top somewhere. Right? Yeah, he's up those stairs up there, because that's where, like, Withers is, too, and stuff. Okay, are we ready for this? No. Are we going to save this? Yes. We're going to be talking to a Drow. Save the game before you talk to Drow. Alright, I gotta talk to a Drow.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
Hmm? I can help you.
The best cure is vengeance. For both of us. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. Not only this battle, but all that come after. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Okay, now... how do I get... stuff to her? 'Cause I thought I saved a bunch of stuff. No, that has to do with all that stuff. Is it this one? Yeah, so we got a bunch of equipment. Damn it. I had a bunch of equipment that I could try to give to Minty. There's a... so that's a warhammer. Well, that's her mace. Doesn't do that much damage. Don't know if she can use a bow. Oh, I bet you I have to level her up, don't I? Yeah, she's down at 11 hit points. Oh my goodness, I have to level up a paladin. And it's 2.5 hours in. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to start next time with leveling Minty up. Because I've got to give her some stuff, like weapons. I'm wondering if maybe we should make her, like I did in my, in my Gale playthrough, I've given her pole arms. Really nice heavy armor and pole arms, and just have her, you know, because of the reach, she just bangs things really badly. I don't know. I have to think about that. Anyway, yeah, so I do have a bunch of stuff here that I was thinking about hanging on to giving her. Not sure exactly. I might have to go buy her some armor somewhere. Because I don't think I have any really good armor floating around. We might have some decent armor. Didn't I give somebody some decent armor? Garlic? Shadowheart? Or did we sell it all already? Did we sell everything already? Type. So we've got scale mail. I thought I gave her scale mail. So those are medium armors. We'd probably want to get her that like +2 chain. Which if we get that with Shadowheart, we can get it like 20% off or something. 30% off. So that might be worth it. I was going to give her the Helmet of Autonomy. Might be interesting. Plus, I need to think about what mods I want to add. I don't think I want to add the one that gives me extra people, maybe. That would make my life too easy. But it's been a whole lot of fun doing this. Basically, it's been Nórë Huinë and his angels. If anything, I'd want to take the thing that lets you take extra people and just add Minthara and just have Nórë Huinë run with the girls. It's like the girls and their boy toy. But we'll have to see what happens there. Okay. Well, we're at 2.5 hours. Well, almost 2.5 hours. Almost up to 3. I think before I get her leveled up or anything, I'm going to do an end of the day and see if there's people I need to talk to. Because I do need to talk to people, I think. Not sure. Yeah. Do I have any exclamation points? I don't see any exclamation points. Nope. I don't think our conversations changed just because we changed the time of day, did they?
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us.
Oh, okay.
And now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
No, Jill.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did.
Yeah, but I can't get any.
Again.
Alright, is he going to say anything about Minthara? I think they'll say something about Minthara now.
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you.
Jealous you're no longer the least trustworthy person in our camp.
Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open.
I'm sorry, I like picking on him. Love the actor.
The Drow is unpredictable, uncompromising. I respect her almost as much as I distrust her.
That's cool.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch.
Yes, and then you'll have a baby.
Don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
We're past the mountain pass. We can't go back. Do I like to talk about it? I don't think I want to go there. I think that'll get me in trouble. What I'd like to do is just go and talk to I talked to her. Talk to these four. I gotta go talk to my girlfriend. And to Will. And then run out and make sure there's nothing I'm supposed to say to Minthara.
Soldier.
Okay. I don't think I can get anywhere with anybody anymore. Did he have anything to say about?
Well met.
No, he doesn't have anything to say about Minthara either. Interesting. It was only Astarion and Shadowheart. So only the sneaky people. Oh no, she did too. So that was 3. Where's Gale? I don't think I asked Gale. Did he say anything about Minthara?
Minthara's something of a closed book, but I suspect a heart of gold lurks beneath that stern countenance. Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready to listen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, Gil. Whatever you want, believe, boy. Alright, I don't think she's got anything else to say. I need to go get a full... I don't really need to get a full rest, but I'm going to take it. I mean, I could have gone a little bit longer, but we're getting near the end of the day anyway, so... See if anything happens in the night. Nope. Didn't see the little flashing badge. One of the things that can tell you that you're going to have one of those dream visitors or something like that. Karlach is inspired for sleeping out in the dark. Now I'm over-inspired, I think. No, I got 2 back. Okay. So at least I have a couple. Because I used 4 to try the Ketheric thing. To find out that it's not going to work. So then we saved Minty anyway. All right. I am going to have to get Gale in the party. I may do that after the before we start. I'll grab Gale, throw him in the party, and run around and do all the long striders on everybody. And then I will replace him with Minthara when we start, so you can see me level her up. And then we'll level her up and equip her up, and then we got to decide which of the girls are we going to take, or whether I should go and get that mod and then have the ability to take just the girls. You know, be 4 girls in Nórë Huinë, which would be hilarious because it's a paladin, a fighter, a barbarian, and a monk. And then, oh yeah, there's this cleric here that also carries around a bunch of scrolls and acts like a wizard from time to time. But we have to take Astarion back. So I might let Karlach and Shadowheart stay behind. And take Astarion and Gale. To Oblidaire or whatever her name is. Oh, she's a drow. I can take her so I can see what a drow potion looks like. Because I've never seen what a drow potion does. We'll have a drow, we'll have a high elf, and we'll have a human. And then, the only other one is Will, and Will's always, even though he's quote-unquote been turned into a devil, when you do Oblidaire's alchemy thingy, she actually just gives you a potion of humanity, of human. Which is very curious that he's considered human by her blood work when he is a devil. I found that very curious that they kind of missed that little spot there in the narrative. And we don't have any Zhentarim here, which, I don't know, does that make us have a better chance of defeating them because they don't have Zhentarim weapons? I don't know. I'm definitely doing everything I can to try and screw up the Zhentarim. Because I thought it would just be a nice story hook for my character. You're Zhentarim? Die. You're Zhentarim? Die. Actually, you're Zhentarim? Take advantage of you, then die. because that's what I do. I buy their stuff, maybe try and snarf a couple things before they can do anything about it, and then just take them out. But anyway, so I have to go get Gale in the party. I'll probably replace like Karlach with Gale, and then he'll run around and put the spells on everybody, and then we'll go pick up Astarion and Minty, and then we have to level up Minty, and then we'll go see Oblid there, or whatever her name is, to get a couple more potions from these three. And then maybe even one for me. And then see if he'll do what he does with her. To get a potion from her. And then we will go from there. We'll probably come back. I don't know who I want to take to go do some of this stuff. Because, like, going to the House of Healing, it'd be really nice to have Gale just be able to drop ice storms 2 turns in a row. Shadowheart there to do her, what do you call it? Spirit Guardians. And then me and either Lae'zel or Karlach just there to beat the crap out of whatever's still standing. To think about that. Not sure about that working in the Gold House because you have to get the skulls first. And it's hard sometimes to get a proper AoE on the skulls. Because even with our alerts, they're going to be pretty high up on the thing, on initiative track. I don't know. I have to think about it. Anyway, I do stream on Fridays. That scale goes forth. It is a modded playthrough. I have the 2 mods I have on it right now are letting me take more than 4 people, and I'm taking everybody. I take everybody out of camp every day that I can. I'm going to have to put Halsin back because he doesn't have a worm, and I'm going to be going in the tower. And I'm seriously thinking about I need to put Minthara back because she just might go berserk and kill everybody in the tower. And I really don't want to get into that fight until I have other things done. So they may have to stay back while I go into the tower, talk to Zarel. I'm allowed to go into Balthazar's room. And if you do it right, you can actually figure out a way to get into Ketheric's room so that you can talk to his dog to get his dog not attack you when you have to attack Ketheric. There's a thing that you can do. I can try it. I don't know if I can get away with it. So that's what I do on Fridays. On Sundays, I have one that's called the Librarian. It's trying to get the Jack of all trades achievement. So I will not be using any mods on that one at all. And my character cannot go talk to Withers about getting respect. I have to do it straight without respect. So you can't like, oh, I made it to 12th level fighter and then go back and like respec yourself into 1 level of everything just to get your achievement. No, you got to play the game through without going to Withers for that. So that one's kind of fun. Basically, there's 3 4th level PCs and some schmuck that's running around with him. And oh yeah, by the way, the schmuck is the leader of the band. So I went charisma heavy somewhat. I took a 16 charisma, but I did start off as a knowledge cleric, knowledge domain cleric of Ogma, because when I thought about it, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to get out of it, I just thought of it, the knowledge domain with Ogma, which is like the god of knowledge or whatever, would make sense because I was having him come from a different plane, and so that would be like, that's what he finds himself like pigeonholed into when he gets here. And he's like, oh, this is weird. And then because of the knowledge thing, he finds out, oh, there's this 12 sort of professions or whatever of adventurers. I want to find out what each one is. And so then he went to being a druid because of flora and fauna. He went to being a bard because that helps him talk to the people of the countryside. And then he saw Gale doing all his neat magic tricks. He wanted to do some of those, so then he became a wizard. And then the next one is he's probably going to see all the fancy fighting of people like Karlach and Lae'zel. And he'll probably take one of the fighting classes because of that. You know, he's already got the cleric class, so, you know, he's kind of got Shadowheart covered. And I'm kind of trying to use the characters to give him reasons to be these other classes, if you will. So, like, with Will, when I want to pick the Warlock class, that would be the reason why, is because Will and his Warlock cards, I need to figure out how that works. You know, that kind of thing. So, it's going to be interesting. I think the next one I'm going to take probably is either going to be Fighter or Barbarian based on the girls, the Githyanki and Karlach and Lae'zel. Always being around fighting things and stuff. And it's like, yeah, maybe that would be the place that he would go next. And then maybe after that to Warlock and then back to another Fighter. That'll take him up to 7th level. And then we've got the other 5 like things that we don't have covered. I've already made a gaming decision that I want to do Paladin last. And because, especially if I manage to save, I don't know if I'm going to save Minthara or not. I don't know if he would think that way. You know, game player wise, I'd love to do it because I'll have her camp, but I don't think he would, because the instructions he's going to get is in order to solve the problem, we have to get rid of the 3 leaders. And I could see him, if he goes in passive mode, then it's like, okay, we're going to take him out, but we're going to just knock him out. We're not going to kill him, right? I don't know. Can you do that? Will it consider itself done if you do that? That's an interesting question. Well, we'll have to find out. Maybe I'll try that and see what happens. But it is a specific type of playthrough. But I have a bad feeling he's going to end up having to either bump her off or something. So we'll just have to wait and see. But Paladin's going to be the last level because it's the hardest one for me to keep track of. Because you got to not step outside the oath bounds. So you kind of got to, you know, center yourself around what is that oath kind of thing and what can you do and what can't you do. So that's part of an issue with becoming a paladin. And I'm only going to be a first level paladin, so it's not like I'm going to get a lot of powers. So I figure Fighter and Barbarian and Warlock are the next 3 in some order. And then after that, I was thinking we do have a Astarion as a rogue, so he might be in those orders there. That would get me up to 8th level, and then I've got like Monk, Paladin, Sorcerer. Am I missing something? Oh, and Ranger. And I don't have an example of those 4. So he might go with Ranger just because of animals. In general. I know what I'll do. I'll have like Lae'zel or something use the bow a lot. And then he'll be like, that's an interesting thing. Maybe I should be a Ranger. We'll do something like that. Because Ranger would probably be pretty good for him, being a wimp, standing back and just shooting like fire arrows and lightning arrows and whatever arrows. It's like, yeah, here you go. You want some cover? Here, have some darkness arrows. Here. Need some healing? Here, I can shoot salving arrows that'll give you back hit points. Stuff like that. You just stand at range and shoot arrows. That might be cool. Especially for a whole bunch of first level things. All right. Well, anyway, that's what I'm doing there. I'm also going to be making some other content, which is more like episodic, half an hour to an hour type shows, going over board games that how this whole thing started out with was on a board game, so I'll be doing some content about that. I'm going to try and get some content put together for Xenonauts 2 in their current milestone. They've changed a bunch of stuff, and I just never seem to be able to get to it here in the fall. So I'm going to try and get to it before Christmas so that we get at least a few things out there so you can kind of see what they've done and whether you think it's something you want to go ahead and support, because they are in early access, and I'm a Kickstarter backer, so I've been here since the beginning. But lately, I've been running out of time when I've been doing my streaming, and I want to do that too. So I've got to make some time to get some of that done, and then get some videos up for you guys to review. So look forward to that. I do have a Discord. There should be a link in the description. The Discord is for this channel. It's called Dren608 Plays. It's basically get on there, tell me what I'm doing in the current things I'm doing, like Baldur's Gate 3 or whatever. Games you might want to see me, you know, bring out and do some streaming on. Or if you want just content on specific games, let me know that too. So, and if you didn't want to put, like, in the comments here, like, hey, do this thing because it'll be neat on camera, but you don't want it in the comments or something where everybody else can see it, you know, jump on the Discord. Leave me a note in there, and then, you know, you can say, hey, you know, if you go do this, you get this, you know, you'll get something interesting to see on the screen and comment as you're streaming or doing a video of and stuff. We do have to keep it, you know, PG-13 or whatever the YouTube rules are, so we got to be careful about the nudity scenes, but that's the way it goes. Those are for your private moments. You can buy the game and go see them all yourself. That's not my job to provide you all of that. I'm trying to tell you a decent story here. But anyway, it looks like him, my monk here, knocking out the Zhentarim in Act 1 has kept them from showing up in Act 2. I have not seen them. So I'm very interested to see what happens when we get to Act 3, because I know there's some Zhentarim there. And if I can get them knocked out, taken care of in one place on the beach, I'm not sure they're going to be able to be involved in some of the other stuff that's going on, which would be very interesting on how that all resolves. So I just have to wait and see. All right? Okay. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye. Dang, nabbit.